Cool. So, Alderman, if you can just give us a broad overview of what this tracking system is about.
Well, the city has over 6,500 vehicles, and to manage this is quite an exacting task. Within our fleet, we have a whole range. We have from emergency vehicles like fire engines, in the law enforcement and metro police, traffic police, to straightforward cars, buckies, lorries. We have special purpose vehicles like waste removal, garbage trucks. Now, all of those require a different type of management. There are a number of benefits to the tracking system that we've installed. The first thing I think to emphasize is that it is real time, so we're able to look down to individual vehicles as to what's happening with that particular vehicle. And each individual driver, because each individual driver has their own touch key, without which the vehicle will not start. And then we're able to monitor the actual driving behavior. Is the vehicle being used within its operating limits? Now that can vary. So for example, on normal vehicles, we would look, are they speeding, excessive braking, excessive revving, excessive idling time? But in other vehicles, maybe that would be natural. So a fire engine, we would expect to get to a location as quickly as possible, and it would be idling while it's fighting the fire. Another benefit that we get, for example, on the MyCity buses, is we can track how much usage the vehicle has done. And so if one does a comparison, and I did this the other day, one can see that some of the buses are travelling far greater distance than others, and we need to get a balanced usage of our asset. There are some really positive benefits to the drivers themselves as well. Included in the system is a panic button, so that if they enter into a dangerous situation, maybe there's a service delivery protest or even a hijacking, they can make use of the panic button and there can be a very rapid response. The other thing that the tracking system allows us to see, and again I emphasize this is in real time, exactly where every vehicle is. So if people need to be operating within a particular area, we can see that they are operating in that particular area, not going off to the local supermarket or to do their shopping. Always in one case we had a male stripper who was carrying out his part-time employment in council time. It has very significant cost benefits. We're able to make sure that we're getting greater productivity both from our vehicles and from our staff, because they're concentrating on doing the job that they're supposed to do. And for example, that they're using economical routes, that they're not crisscrossing from one area to another rather than taking a much more logical, well-defined route. Some of the facts and figures, we've been able to recover stolen vehicles through the tracking system. Over the past couple of years, we've recovered 106 vehicles. That's saved us 16 million rand. So it's paying dividends already. What we started out with was a rental scheme, but we've now moved on to purchasing the onboard computers, which is the key to this system. They cost about 6,000 rand per unit. They get installed in a vehicle, but this allows us, when we replace that vehicle, to take that unit and put it into another vehicle.